Good afternoon, everyone. Kalla here. Welcome to my live stream. Glad you could make it today. So if I sound a bit different than usual, it's because I've got a bit of a cold. If I don't sound any different than usual, just know that I feel bad. But we're still going to stream. So, more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney as we continue on with the Turnabout Samurai case. Last time we made it through day one of the through day one in court, I believe, and we're headed on to more investigation. And hello Thomas, hello Carl, hello Drag. Hope you're all doing well. How did I like the Playful Land ending? I kind of wanted to see Riddle's reaction when Trey, Gator, and Ace came back, but other than that, it was fine. But I kind of want to know how Riddle was feeling all day. I know what Gemma was feeling all day. Anyway, to the game for today. October 18th, Wright & Co. Law Officers. Phew, what a day. This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance? I guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial. The director and producer? Yeah, them. Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios. The date's almost matching. It's a little bit off. And unfortunately, I think once we get through into the case after this, it'll be off in the opposite direction. If I recall correctly which case the next one is. Yeah, let's go to the studio, as Maya said. October 18th, 2:16 p.m. Global Studios, main gate. Oldbag is not going to be happy with us. But she's not here! Hooray! No one's here. Right, now that they have Ms. Oldbag in custody. I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. Hey, in the guard station, look, she left her donuts. That's probably a really... Don't touch those, Maya. What? I wasn't going to eat them. Were you, though? Were you? The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Huh? It looks like it's been turned off for the day. An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. What's this car? Looks like a studio van. They'd probably use it to carry around film equipment. And the gate itself? The main entrance to the studios. They probably have a police officer on patrol out there. Yeah, I think she did say that it only gets turned on when someone's in the office, which honestly seems like a terrible idea. Like, your security cameras are only on when your security person is here? That doesn't seem useful. Right. The employee area or outside Studio 1? Let's go look at the employee area first. October 18th, Global Studios employee area. Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey! Hi. WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh! Don't mention it. Yeah, Thomas, the cameras seem to do motion detection, but they only seem to do it when they're turned on. Is it true they caught the security lady? Oh! Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain. You mean that one? It's just had a piece of cardboard taped over it. Oh, wow, what a mess. I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh! Oh! Well, I'm sure those things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right. I won't. Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag. Right. See you later then. Good luck with your investigation. Ew, the food's still here from yesterday. Gross. The remains of the other day's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. Yes, yeah, so someone needs to buy this studio some more storage space on their PC. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? Yeah, but Phoenix, if they if they can't get up the hill, what are they supposed to do? I mean, get off and push usually, but anyway, I think we've probably seen all the stuff for the stuff around here, right? No clues. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh. It's so normal. I was expecting some cool themed snacks or something. Popcorn at least. Oh wait, look! Samurai soda. Yeah, we've had this interaction. So wait, we should probably actually look at that badly taped up drain. So the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today, he came in through that drain? So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry. Hey Nick! If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in. Yeah, I think that was the idea? I feel kind of sorry for him though, don't you? What, you want to rip the grate off? Really, Nick, we can? Whoa, she's serious? Uh-oh. I mean, we should probably leave it be, right? Unless ripping it open is how we're going to meet a small child. Open it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure, why not? Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken. Yay! You know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes. Sometimes? Hey! There, that should make the kids happy. The things we do. The drain grater's off. And I know who did it. Now the kids will be able to come in again. Doesn't it make you feel great to do a good deed like that? Must be nice to live so free of guilt. I feel like we needed to open that so that we could meet this fanboy anyway, so it's fine. Let's go in the dressing room. October 18th, Global Studios dressing room. This is where the Steel Samurai costume was on the day of the murder. That's what Mr. Powers says, at least. It does feel odd for the dressing rooms to be this far away from the actual studios. Like that they'd have to put their costumes on here and walk all the way over there. I guess they snuck in and took it while he was sleeping. But Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then. Huh. She's got a point. Did they drug him? Is there anything we actually haven't looked at in here? I'm not sure there is. Have we looked in this bag? Mr. Powers' bag! I wonder what's inside. Hey, supermarket tabloids? Wow, I'm kind of shocked. Maya, leave those alone! Wolfmen found on Mars? I'll have to buy that issue. Yeah, we definitely looked at the regular suits. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here like he said. That's the same as we had before. You want me to look under the wig head? What, under here? Nothing there. There's an array of cosmetics here. According to Maya, that wig was used in some old TV show. Samurai Boogie Woogie, Nick! Get with the picture! Look, explain to me how you can identify a show just by seeing a wig. I kind of like samurai movies. Kinda. Yeah, I feel like we looked at most of these things last time. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Wait, Nick! What now? These snacks! They've passed the expiration date! Then don't eat them. That's to be eaten. I was about to say that Maya and Grim would get along, but I think they'd fight. They always have mirrors like these in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. It's locked. I guess he doesn't open his window much. It is kind of dusty outside. let's go back out to here. Any small children hanging around? No small children hanging around. Oh, hello. You look a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing. Let's talk to her. The studios. So, how are the studios doing? There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder. You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employee area? Yeah, can you believe it? Do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him though. What, because she's an old lady and he's a small boy? I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here the day of the murder. Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. So, they were trying to protect the director? More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it wasn't for that producer. The producer, huh? Alright, well, I've got nothing else to ask you. I'm gonna go look over by the studio. October 18th, Studio 1 entrance. Hey, Nick! It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial. So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right? Yeah, I think that's what they said. Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out. Yeah, let's. There's somewhere we haven't looked. October 18th, Studio 2 entrance. This place is deserted. Apparently not. What's that noise? Sounded like it came from inside the trailer. Someone must be inside. Hello? No answer. Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in. I'm not sure we should be barging in. Huh? It's locked. What? Don't we have a key? No, but there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate. Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it. If they'll let us. I mean, I don't think Old Bag would let us, but maybe Penny will. Will that be under talk? No. It'll be under examine? The security guard station. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras. Oh, please don't touch anything in there. The security lady would knock the stuffing out of me if she knew. I really want the key to that trailer. Maybe next time. Ah, darn it. We need a way to distract her. What if I say, "Hi, I'm an attorney. Please give me that key." Not really sure what that is. Sorry. Oh, that's not gonna work then, huh? Well, let's see what we can see. Oh, no, not examine. Leave. Maybe we can see some things anyway. An incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it would run fine. Well, let's go for a drive. We don't have the keys for this either, Maya. Sure, if I had a license. Nick, you don't have a driver's license? But look, I have this. Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too? I don't think so. The bones aren't here. How are we going to get past the fallen tree? I feel like that's relatively easy on foot. What is it with the steaks around here? Hey, there's always room for steak. But something does seem out of place. What? I don't know, it just feels odd. Yeah, I don't think these were T-bone steaks because we don't have a bone. Oh, you meant getting around the fallen tree with the van. Yes. These look like materials for making a movie set. They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard. There's some flowers here. Oh, so pretty! They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. Yeah, it does. That looks like the sort of fence that if you fell on it, you'd stab yourself. And I'm now remembering how this case works. Oh, I can't look at the fence post thing. Darn. The trailer door. It's locked. He is probably in the security guard station. I doubt they'd let us borrow it. On closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. Stairs? No clues. Nope. Alright, let's go back out here and back into Studio 1 and see if there's anything we might want to look at more here. October 18th, Studio 1. We don't really want to be in here. Yeah, it is a murder scene. I want to go someplace else. Nick? Ugh. Did we look at that bag though? Alright. Someplace else, Maya. Like back to the employee area. Come on, I want the small child to arrive. If a small child arrives, then maybe we can distract Penny. It's not as bad as a murder scene as some of the scenes in AI. Yeah. Yeah. Plus, I don't think it's the actual murder scene. There's not a lot of blood. I feel like there'd be more blood if it was actually a murder scene. Oh! There we go, there's a small child. WTF? Who are you dudes, Elmau? Oh no, that's not a small child. That is not a small child. I thought it was going to be a small child. Huh? Wait, you first! Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. Whatever, lamers. How can you not know the great salmonella? Salmonella. Oh dear. How can you not know the great salmonella? I make telip shows, the Steel Samurai, mine. Read the film credits. Oh, is this the director or this must be the director, the producer, the lady, right? Really? You're the Salmonella? Salmonella. That's a terrible name. I'm so sorry. You looked so sorry. No, quite all right. Really, it's fine, Ruffle. What is it? You know, on closer inspection. Yeah. Hot. Oh, no. Gross. Hey, do you do a lot of cosplay? Because that costume rocks us. Rock sauce? What? Hey, you're drooling. Lol. Buffer overrun. Oh, I don't like this guy. You've triggered my creative powers. Yes, it's coming to me. Pink Princess. The sequel to the Steel Samurai, Pink Princess, Warrior of Little Old Tokyo. Ruffle Lamau. Pink Princess. What's gotta be Little Old Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo? Maya, we really need to talk about cool. Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder? Oh, I know who you dudes are. That security lady told you about us, eh? That's right. It was a pretty regular day. We had a run-through for an action scene in the morning. Then a meeting from lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch. Well, that's a lie, unless there was another person eating lunch over there. A T-bone steak, was it? Yeah, sucksaws. I hate missing out on food. Nick, what does sucksaws mean? No idea. Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon till after 4. With the producer and some bigwigs from the network. Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30 p.m. If he's telling the truth, that meeting gives him an alibi. You know, no, that's the point. If it was the director and the producer and some bigwigs, why were there only 2 lunch plates over there? The producer. About the producer who was at the meeting with you? Oh, you mean Dee Vasquez? She's a genius. Mad skills all the way. Scary, though. She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai. You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right? Yeah, we were together from noon till 4 p.m. the whole time. And what about the bigwigs? Who exactly are these bigwigs people keep mentioning? Oh, the boss over at the network and some sponsors, also a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Major tension. Were all of them with you the entire time? Yeah, unfortunately. They're all grey-haired geezers. I'm not sure if I should be voicing the asterisks, but I'm choosing not to. Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses. Is there anything interesting that we can present at them? I want to present them this picture. This is WP, right? How do you know? Well, look, he's obviously dragging his foot. Oh, right. The director would know about the injury. He was there. The thing is, I'm not convinced that this is Will Powers. Because unless those trouser legs are supposed to be stupidly long, this is a person that is shorter than Will Powers. Not that I know whether the legs are supposed to be long or not. I try not to pay too much attention to things that don't interest me, lol. Oh, why are you staring at me like that? Yeah, let's get Maya away from this pervert. Oh. Hello, old bag. Lovely to see you again. You again! How rude, acting like you've seen a ghost. No, sorry. You certainly got back to your post quickly. Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare Steel Samurai costume. Told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could I, a sweet little old lady, wear a giant suit like that? Mr. Powers is pretty tall. As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go. I guess that would rule out her being the murderer. Anyway, this, whippersnapper? This old lady never forgets a slight or insult. And you won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed. You sure are talking a lot for someone with sealed lips. Starting now. 1, 2, 3. This lady's too much. About that kid you said you saw? If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, look at her eyes. She's serious. About the director? The one who was here on the day of the murder? If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, I think she's losing it. Okay then. See you later, old bag. We still need a key to get in anywhere here, don't we? Nowhere is safe. No, you're right. Security guard station. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras. Hey, no touching! Yes, I'd better investigate there later. You know, let's go to somewhere that isn't even in the studio. Let's go to the detention centre. Let's talk to Mr. Powers. October 18th, detention centre, visitors room. Oh, Mr. Wright. Thank you for earlier. Not at all. We got lucky, to tell the truth. You can say that again. Let's not. So, WP, do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction? Sorry, but no. Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small. We can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. Yes. Do fanboys sneak into the studios often? No, not that I know of. That security lady's pretty strict with them. But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around? The kids really, really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. Was the director present at the morning run-through? Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate should move. Why didn't you tell us that before? No, that wasn't a kid in the room. That was the director, Thomas. Well, the studio asked us to keep quiet. That has nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's going to lose big. Yes, Sal was definitely. Sal was the director, yes. He said he was. I see. Whose side is she on? You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you? No. I sure hope not. Well... Hey Maya, what do you think we should do now? What do you think we should do? What do I... Huh? Why don't we just do what you just said? We gotta get the scoop on this director and producer. Oh, right then, there's no point hanging around here. That's what I've been saying, let's get to these studios pronto. Well, apparently there's still some more information we need. Obviously there is. I mean, we've talked to Old Bag about it. There's the small child! Hey! Hey, wait! I'll bet he came in right through that drain. Hey, Kiddio! What's your name, Sport? I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that. Huh? But you are a kid! What a rude little brat! That's no way to talk to an adult! I don't see no adults here, hippie fashion chick! Hippie? Fashion? Nick! I think I'm being mocked. You've gotta hand it to Maya, she's pretty smart. And pretty mad. Cody Hackings. Call me Kiddio again and I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer. Yes, with your plastic sword. Of course you will. Of course you will, small child. So, you're a fan of the Steel Samurai? After that name, evildoer! What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai's side! You can't fool me! Okay, then what's the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8? See, like some fries with that? Not bad, Kiddio. Watch it! What are they doing? I think they're bonding, Phoenix. Say, you heard anything about the incident the other day? You were here, weren't you? Did you see anything? He always, this samurai always wins, always. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. What? But no way am I telling you losers. What? Wait. Let me go. He's gone. Huh? Something fell off the table when he bumped into it on his way out. Yes, the drugs. Bottle? Why was this sitting there, I wonder? Empty bottle. Found on a table in the employee area. The label reads sleeping pills. The police have done a terrible job. Anyway, what was that kid saying? He saw everything. Yeah, someone drugged Mr. Powers and then stole his costume. in order to frame him for murder for some reason. Huh? Oh, where's the old windbag? What of her to leave her post? Hey! Nick, that was her! Stop! Whippersnapper! Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after that boy. Natch! Uh-oh, she tripped. Maya sure looks happy. Well, key stealing time. Hey, Nick! Now's our chance. Let's check out that guard station. Good idea. Oh! This is it, Nick! The trailer key! The key to that trailer is Studio 2. We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick? Trailer key. The key tag reads Studio 2 trailer. Trailer key slipped into pocket. It's not gone into the court record, it's just gone into my pocket. Anyway. I wonder if the key we borrowed from the guard station will work. It opened. Great, let's go, Nick. She seems eager all of a sudden. Well, you first, Nick. Ah, not that eager. This certainly looks like a place where meetings happen. October 18th, Studio 2 trailer. Ah, this must be the producer. Inside locked trailer. Someone's in here. Names. Our names? We're WP's lawyers, and, I see. And who might you... Dee Vasquez, the producer. Dee Vasquez? She's quite beautiful. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. Miss Vasquez? Script. Excuse me? Script. I'm looking for a script. Script? The Steel Samurai, episode 13. I need it. Could we ask you a bit about the day of the murder? I need to read it. We're getting nowhere fast. Script. Steel Samurai episode 13. Have we seen that somewhere? Ah, you like Vasquez, do you, Thomas? Why do I feel like we've seen the script for episode 13 somewhere? Was it in Studio 1? No, that's a clapperboard, isn't it? Not a script. Yeah, that's clapperboard and megaphone, which we've seen that already. Okay, not in here. Was it in the dressing room? We'll be back, Thomas. We'll be back. Don't worry about it. But I can't help but feel like we've seen that script somewhere. I could be entirely wrong and we haven't seen that script anywhere. Maybe it was actually in the trailer. Maybe it's in the trailer. Why do I feel like I've seen a script somewhere? Is it in the bin? Nothing in here that could be a clue. Just some paper cups and crumpled documents. An old movie poster. Dynamite Samurai starring Jack Hammer. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. Samurai Summer starring Jack Hammer. This poster's quite old. Wow, it's been years since I saw that show. It was one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was great. A typical summer romance with a samurai on a horse? Another old movie poster. The Singing Samurai starring Jack Hammer. What the hell does samurai sing about? Chopping off heads? Oh my god! That movie was the best! It's about a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer, you know. Singing Samurai Stars. What's next? Ninja Ballet? No clues here. Right, what's on the board? It looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. They've got some figures for how much the set costs. Can't believe they spent that much money on those sets. This is where they had that meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. No clues there. No clues there. The glass is frosted. I can't see outside. It's far into October. The dimming daylight makes it feel like winter's coming. That's a mood. Right. Miss Vasquez. You wanna talk to me about the Steel Samurai? We'd really like to ask you about the Steel Samurai. Miss Vasquez? It's on TV. Every week. That's all I have to say about that. Wait, there is a ninja ballet? Huh. You learn something new every day. Nick! She's telling us to go watch TV? The nerve of her! Hey, you don't get mad at me. About the director. Salmonella, was it? What exactly is his role here? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else. Nick? Are all people in the entertainment business this weird? It's starting to look like it. Let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we have to check? Yeah. Wait. Yes? If you see Manila, give him this. Why do we have to do your errands? I don't think I like her. Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness. All right. We'll give it to him if we see him. The memo reads, bring me a script for episode 13. Okay, lady, we'll be back. We'll take this memo to the pervert, I mean the director. Here, I got this from the producer. Huh? Bring me the script for episode 13? Episode 13? Where did I put that one? I must have left it somewhere. Oh, my ass is pwned if I don't find it. Nick, it might be quicker to just look in all the places where he's likely to have been. I agree. We are gonna have to find that. Probably not in this room, right? I feel like we've looked everywhere in this room. Maybe we just double check. Try the ladies' dressing room. I don't think we have an option to try any dressing rooms that aren't here. These snacks are twice as much as before. I ate them. They were past their expiration date anyway, Ruffle. She's biting her lip and staring at me with tears welling in her eyes. Oh no! A food grudge. Food grudges are terrible things. Nothing there. Is there anything that looks like a script? Is there anything that looks like it could be hiding a script? Nope. Nope. Electric powered bicycle. It's a half-finished backdrop here. Looks like a castle. Probably near old Tokyo Castle. Is it in here? The security guard station. This old bag must like junk food. There's a mountain of it on the desk in there. The burning thing, Thomas? What burning thing? Was there a burning thing? Oh, the incinerator! You mean the incinerator outside of 2? That is a place we could look. Also in this bin. Nothing there. We can't see anything else about the incinerator. Is it in the hedge? Under the fallen tree? In the trial, they said Studio 2 was down this path. The monkey head is in the way, but we should be able to get by it without a problem. This monkey head is real heavy. Well, it did knock that tree over when it fell. Both of these, the monkey head and the tree, fell the day of the murder, didn't they? Yeah, that's what Detective Gumshoe said. The studio mascot. Apparently it's a monkey of some kind. Never seen a monkey with a nose like that before. Why don't they put his head back on? Maybe we should ask that assistant. I'm not sure we really want her fixing anything. And you'd probably need a crane to move that thing. Probably so. Into the woods. Into the woods. Apparently not. Inside Studio 1. We're back at the scene of the crime. Let's find what we need and get out of here quick, Nick. Right, is it in this bag? Nope. Is it in this bag? No. Is it on the director's chair? Oh, look, that's the chair the director sits in. The director. Maya, take a look around that chair for me, would you? Remember that script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he'd left it somewhere? Ah, found it, Nick. The script. Good work. I'm going to assume that says episode 13. Because it looks like it could say 12. Script placed in pocket. Alright. Away from the crime scene we go. Maybe the producer will talk to us now. Here, we found it. Your script. Ah. Script handed to D. Vasquez. You're not going to talk to us? Quiet. I'm reading. Just you hold on. What's the big deal? No, sorry, what's the big idea? Who do you think you are anyway? And do you even know who we are? Powers, lawyers. Right. Am I a suspect? Yes? No, it's just, well, no, but... You wanted to know about the day of the murder. Yes. Anything you could tell us would be a big help. You know there was a meeting here at noon. Yes, with the director and the people from the network. Correct. Now listen closely. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio One. It was impossible for us to leave. Impossible? Why? The path was blocked. The path? Nope, not move. Move is the wrong button. Talk. On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked? You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct? Mr. Monkey? The monkey with the broken head. Oh, right, that. What an original name. Its head fell over in the wind on the day of the murder. They didn't start moving the head out of the way until after 3. It was after 4 by the time the path was unblocked. Capiche? Everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. How big is that head? It looks about 2 or 3 meters? Given the path. Stuck in this trailer. Stuck until after 4. Hammer died at 2:30. Thus, none of us could have gone to Studio One. Yeah, but I don't believe he died in Studio One, lady. What? It's true. A crane came just after 3 to move the head. We called some people in to clear the way. I'm sure they'd corroborate my story. But wait! What if the head fell over after 2:30? Then you could have gone to Studio One. 2:30. The time of death. Very well. Come. That's Mr. Monkey. When it wasn't broken, it announced the time in ooks. Oh no, not another weird clock. That seems to be a theme. 1 ook per hour. Ook, 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 ook. Always with the ooking. It is a monkey after all. Check its head. The clock inside stopped when it broke. Nick, it stopped at 2:15. 2:15. That's right. This path was blocked from 2:15 till after 4. Therefore, we're innocent. Mr. Hammer died in Studio One at 2:30. Yeah, once again, Phoenix, I don't believe that. See? Goodbye. Mr. Monkey's head data added to the court record. What do we do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides WP who could have killed Hammer. It's over! We're finished! It sure doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy. I don't believe that Hammer was killed. No. Yeah, Hammer's the right one. I don't believe that Hammer was killed in Studio 1. I also don't believe he was killed with a propped spear that really shouldn't be that sharp. October 18th. Wright & Co. Law Officers. Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. Who could this be? I don't know who this could be. Gumshoe? Probably not. Edgeworth? Probably not. Is Maya channeling Mia? It's a little early for giving up, don't you think? Huh? You've got one lead. It is Mia! Mia, it's you! What took you so long? Sorry, Phoenix. Maya has trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble. Right. Oh, wait, I guess that means we're really in trouble. I'd say so. What do you mean we have one lead? The boy, of course. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. What? But no way am I telling you losers. I don't know. It didn't seem like he was going to help us at all. I'm sure you can find some way of bringing him to your side. Either way, we should go back to the studios. That boy is our last hope, Phoenix. Thanks. Now I'm more worried than I was before. Well, she's already told us what to do. Alright. October 18th, Global Studios, main gate. Oh, what's wrong? Whippersnapper! She's been chasing that boy this whole time. When I can capture my... Sounds like she hasn't had any luck catching him. I got a hostage now, whippersnapper. Hostage? A hostage? What's this about a hostage? When that boy was running away, he dropped this and ran. He'll come back for this one. It's kind of hard to understand her with all that huffing and puffing. Phoenix, that hostage might be what we need. Cody might talk to us if we give him that. Good idea. Ms. Oldbag, may I? No! I'm catching that brat if it's the last thing I do. Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade with her? A trade? Huh? I wonder. What might we have that we could trade with her? The key? Does she have anything best to tell us about this? What happened to the boy? If I see him again, I'll lay him flat. My, what a violent old lady. I assume it'll be the same with the director. Actually, I met with the director just now. My heart. I don't feel so good. Is she okay? Before I go, I'd like to visit the place where poor Hammer died. Right. She was saying she wanted to visit the studio where he died. Oh, that's what we have that we can offer her in trade. The card key to go into Studio 1. Hey, that's a card. Studio 1? Right, a card key to Studio 1. I could visit poor Hammer. I'd like to visit. He died. I was his fan. You don't have your own card, Miss Oldbag? Studio 1 isn't my turf. You'll let me borrow it then. If I give her the card key, then I won't be able to get into Studio 1. I don't think there's anything we need to see there, so... Why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix? I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Miss Oldbag. Card key lent to Miss Oldbag. Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts to no whippersnappers. You take this and we're even. Deal? Photo cards? What's this? A Steel Samurai trading card? That sneaky kid dropped it. I figure it's pretty important to him, though. Thank you. I may have a use for this. This must be that hostage she was talking about. Steel Samurai card added to the court record. A trading card. Apparently these are really popular with kids these days. Right, I'm off. There she goes, hobbling off toward the studio. Well, we need to find a small child. Are you here? October 18th, Global Studios Employee Area. Yes, hey! Hey you! Wait a sec! Phoenix? Was that the boy? Yeah, his name's Cody Hackins. I think he ran into the dressing room. Well, then we can corner him there. October 18th, Global Studios, dressing room. He's sure to be in here somewhere. Found you! Damn it! He's getting away! Come back! There. He's back. How did she... Hey there. Would you mind helping us out? Please? I'm Cody. Hello, Cody. I'm Mia. Mia Faye. Nice to meet you. Yo! And I'm Phoenix Wright. Who asked? Phoenix, you can take it from here. I'm not so sure I'm qualified. Cody, does this look familiar? Hey, Mike, you are! You are? Huh? You are, you know, ultra rare. That card's really hard to get. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. I'll give you this, if you help me. That's my card! By offering me something I already own, you're in effect skewing the very basis of our consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade. That's a lot of complicated words for a small child. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. What do they teach these kids in school these days? Quantum physics? Whatever, I don't need that card. Huh? I got a double. Just keep it. It's yours. What? After I went through all that trouble? If you want to trade, find me a really rare card. Really rare? You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare? Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards, come on! Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. Premium rare. Why do I feel like we're talking about steaks? Where am I gonna find a rarer trading card? I'm guessing he's not gonna talk to me now. Steel Samurai is so cool. I think he's the bomb. What would a layman like you know about the Steel Samurai? Hey, watch that attitude. Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell like that. He's only a kid. Yeah, don't yell like that, I'm only a kid. So, do you know anything about what happened here? Could you tell me, please? I don't know nothing. Looks like a little persuasion's necessary. Maybe a bribe? Ooh, I know. What if I go and get that card signed by Mr. Powers? Signed cards are rarer, right? October 18th, Detention Center Visitors Room. I guess Mr. Powers is in questioning. Oh well. Let's try again another day, Phoenix. Well, I guess I can't get it signed. Maybe Mia has an idea. So what's the best thing to do from here? We need to get to the studio and talk to that boy. Yeah, but... So do you have any ideas about who might have done this? We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Where have I heard that phrase before? Oh yeah, if I got Jack's VA to sign something, that would be great. I mean, the sign cards in the Blau set were only character signs, so... That's where Maya got it from. Alright, back to the studio. Where would I find a rarer card? A rarer card. Feels like I need to talk to a person for that, really. Where'd the assistant girl go anyway? October 18th, Studio 2 trailer. Oh, hi! Hello, what brings you here? Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff. Yes? The, girl with you, doesn't she seem a little different? Like, is she even the same person as before? Nope. She's the same as always. Same as always. Okay. Whatever you say. Have you seen that boy since then? Nope. You missed it though. The security lady was chasing around after the boy so fast I thought she'd collapse. Of course, he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad. Actually, we saw them. How's the old windbag doing? She was squeezing donuts through her clenched fists back at the guard station. Some people take their jobs a little too seriously. Mr. Hammer. Are all the posters on the wall here of Hammer? Yes. It's really a terrible loss for the studios. But his popularity had been waning recently, right? That's true. Then again, after what happened... After what happened? You mean you don't know about Hammer? No. What? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. No, we need to know what happened, lady. Wait, now you have to tell me. What happened with Hammer? I'm sorry. I'm probably not the one who should tell you. Uh-oh. Why do I get the feeling something's being covered up here? That would be because something is being covered up here, Phoenix. Hey, you wanna trade a trading card? Do you know anything about this? Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. I'm one card away from a complete set. A complete set? Yeah, a set of one of each card. Huh. Wait! Wait! That's the card I need! You don't know how long I've been looking for it. I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am. I need that card. Please, I beg you, please trade with me. Trade with you? Yes, trade cards. Look, I'll even trade you an ultra rare premium card. Sure. Trade me a... Huh? Yes, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please! Phoenix, can't you tell she's desperate? Oh, what's everyone getting so excited about? Trade. Okay. Oh, really? Thanks. Then this is for you. URP card added to the court record. An ultra rare premium Steel Samurai collectible card. Very valuable. Yahoo! And there she goes. Doesn't doing good things like that make you feel great? Yeah, it does. Well, this means that 2 people are going to be happy. 1, the person who's now just finished her set, and 2, us. And 3, this guy, I suppose. See this card? Yeah, so... Wait! That's it! That's the last ultra rare premium card I need! Come on, give it to me, please! You gotta give it to me! Wow, I've never seen him so eager. There's a TCG you want to play, Drag? Which TCG? Right, okay. How about a trade? You're on! I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate to boot. No, not that kind of trade. I don't want cards, I want information. Huh? You sure? Fine by me. URP card given to Cody. Okay, Phoenix. Let's hear what he has to say. If he knows something that could help us, we can have him take the stand tomorrow. So, you like the Steel Samurai? It's so cool! I guess? You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions and his life. I'm being lectured on life by a grade schooler. You like him too, don't you? Oh, me? Yeah, I, love the Steel Samurai. So, tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is. His fighting skills? Gotta think of something. I like it when he vanquishes his foes. Yeah, with them! The Steel Samurai always wins, always! Check this out, it's my fan album! What the? It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai. I go to every live performance. Ah, Wicross. I used to have a place to buy and play. That's not that I got hugely into it. But I don't think that shop functions anymore, unfortunately. These stupid publicity stunts when they beat each other up in public? I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow with them! I got them all! I never missed one! A perfect collection! Check it out! My new digital camera! Wow, that's very impressive. the newest model, isn't it? You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday. My album has a name. Want to hear it? The Steel Samurai, Path to Glory. The Steel Samurai always wins, always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady. Really? Are you sure? Yeah, I took these with a digital camera. I got all the data at home, so I can always make another one. Well, then I'm happy to accept. Thank you. Path to Glory received. Contains photos of every victory scene and every battle the Steel Samurai has won. What's with people always giving stuff to Mia? What a life. You were here on the day of the incident, right? Yeah. Did you see anything unusual? Cody? Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice too. I saw everything. Well, we might get some useful information out of him yet. Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident? I got here that day around 2. I had to come in through the woods out back so the old lady wouldn't see me. I got kind of lost though. I was in there for maybe a half hour or so. And then I finally got to the studio. After that... What is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used his samurai spear, just like always. 1 shot, 1 kill. It happened so fast I got scared. I went home after that. I see. It must have been hard for you. Man, you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart. Right. Mia? Yes? I think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it. True enough. And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Indeed. So the only person left who it could have been is Will Powers. I have to admit, it's kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone. This would be Gumshoe, right? Not so fast, pal. I heard everything. This boy here's a key witness. And he's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You've got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct. No, I'm going. Ah! That didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads. And now we have a serious handicap in court. What are we going to do, Mia? Well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there. Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent? I believe. Of course he is. That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then. Great. Thanks, Mia. See you soon. To be continued. Save progress. October 19th, 9:42 AM. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Mr. Wright? Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Now we're in the future. We're not in the future, Thomas. It's November right now. It's October in the game. Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix? Your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked. We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't going to be easy. October 19th, 10 AM, District Court, Courtroom number 4. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it'll be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Phoenix's boyfriend. Yeah. He showed up last case, Thomas. Or that director. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? You don't know me. I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai, noob. Ruffle. Salmonella. I'm a director. Television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix. Let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Hello, Card Gaming. How are you doing? Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. Well, that's not a lot to go on, is it? The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Hey, Card Gaming? Not Jotaro. Joseph. Joestar. Not Jotaro. Cujo. Wrong Jojo. Okay, you were in the studios from around 9. During the morning, doing an action scene run through. Took more time. Everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. You had a meeting in the Studio 2 and ended up skipping lunch. Did you, though? So, in the end, you didn't get to eat. Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? Must have been tough. Phoenix? Yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? It's a little vague. I'm not sure if it's contradictory. I don't think it contradicts anything that we have, because we don't have the thing about the plates. It's a little vague. Actually, there is something bothering me. Mr. Manella, just now you said steak, at least. So you ate something other than steak? Yeah, good call. I had some chocolate in my pocket, which I used to stave off starvation. I see. Is that all? I'm sure I was onto something there. Right, can we go back here and press it again? Because it is contradictory to something we saw. But I don't know if I can prove it. Yeah, it does seem odd now you mention it. Mr. Manella. What do you want? Sweats. When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates. The same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? No, good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat, after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat, I'd suspected as much. So when exactly did you eat it? We took 1 break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then. When was this break? A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. What were you discussing? The Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this! The sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manella, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it? Actually, I kind of can. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting? During that meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. Yeah, we press on that, sure. You didn't take a single break? Well, yeah, not a one. What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Press harder. Wait a second. Mr. Manella, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate a T-bone steak during a break? Oops. Ruffle. Well... Mr. Manella, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job! If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manella, your testimony, please. Yeah. Uh-oh, Edgeworth is laughing. The break. Yeah. FWIW, we took a break, Ruffle. Yeah, for what it's worth, right? Yeah. But it was only 15 minutes. 15! That's only 13 in base 12. That's irrelevant. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1. Lol. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. Once again, I don't believe that anyone died in Studio 1. I don't think it would even be enough time for that. But that's just me. One 3, not 13. Okay. I bow to your wisdom on things that are not base 10, Drag. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Why is that? I have to say, you look like a guy who gets through his meals pretty fast. Well, I was facing a cold, slightly chewy T-bone steak. I take my time eating that kind of food, lol. Ooh, cold steak. Cold, chewy steak. Well, Phoenix, that testimony was too short to wring any kind of useful information out of. All you have to do is prove that he was able to go to Studio 1 in that time. Oh, great. Is that all? When was the break, anyway? There we go. What time exactly did you take this break? I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45. 2:30? That's the time of death. So we could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. What do we have at the moment? We have the autopsy report time of death. We have the Powers photo at 2, which doesn't fit with the time of this break. We've got the guide map. Samurai spear, the empty bottle, the Mr. Monkey head, and the path to glory, which we apparently can't look in. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak. What else? There were 2 plates on that table. Oh, right. The other one was Diva's. Sorry, D. Vasquez's plate. D. Vasquez, producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes. That's quite a feat. Pressed all of these, right? So I must have something I can present to it. The autopsy report to the break? So let's press this again. Can we get the time put in? The monkey isn't going to help us with this because the monkey with that time proves that he kind of can't do it. Which is not what we want to be saying. the photo? Maybe. Let's go for the... Wait. I want to save before I start doing things that might knock chunks off my thingy. I wish I could get him to add the time of the break into the thing, because that would make me feel better. Nope. 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 That's wrong. As to when the body was found as well. Let's look at that face. Yeah. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's chuck this one. Body was found at 5. Yeah, which means they had enough time to move the body into Studio 1 before it was found, right? Nope. I don't know what... to do is prove that he was able to go to Studio 1 in that time. Ah, is it? Should it be the map? Nope. Oof. What are we missing here? I don't know. I'm gonna have to go check a guide, I think. Okay. There we go. Apparently I just had to press the statements in the right order. Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honour, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1? No, I'm not. Well, yes, one of them has to have gone to Studio 1, but I'm suggesting that the murder didn't take place there. But I'm not allowed to suggest that yet, because Phoenix hasn't got to that point yet. Well, Mr. Wright. Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Do you claim that someone from the trailer went to Studio 1? Well, no, they can't. I don't want to write off so many possible suspects. I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the studio, sorry, for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time. I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again. But I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkeyhead barred the way. It's Mr. Monkey, actually. Edgy boy. At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. Must have been a pretty strong gust of wind to break a chunk of concrete like that. Not that it was reinforced by the looks of it. I don't see any rebar. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. I'm not convinced it was blocked, really. I mean, look, you could just go through the woods. You could just squish yourself around the side of the monkey head. If you really wanted to get from there to there, you could. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head. Get be a monkey and climb over it. Yeah, you could have climbed over the knocked over tree. You know, whatever. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. What? It's over? Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to the case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honour, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Order! I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess. after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. And while court is adjourned for recess, I need more water, so I will be right back. And I'm back. Let's get back to it, shall we? October 19th, 11:04 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1. What do we do now, Mia? Everyone in that trailer has an alibi. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia! Alright, see ya, Card Gaming. Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before. Not while there was still a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that. But I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? It kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you're innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai. Hero to children everywhere, after all. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. October 19th, 11:15 AM, District Court, courtroom number 4. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Oh, look at him! He needs a box. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on? Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. What kind of a donut crate is solid enough to be stood on by a small child? Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness! What? Just because you're all grown up doesn't mean you can push me around. Cody? Answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you! This lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade. 2nd grade. This is a very small child. I get the feeling this is going to be a long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Last time it was 4th or 5th, right? Right, clearly Old Bag cannot identify the age of a small child correctly. I wonder if I still have the page open with that information. I'm not sure I do. I can't remember what we decided that was equivalent to. Let's see. Grade 2. Oh, okay. A grade 2 is a UK year 3. So 7 to 8 apparently. The game probably says his age. Yeah, you're right. It probably, if I do this, it probably tells me how old he is. 7! How old's the director? 32. And the producer's only 34? A second grader's not $7? The comparison table I just found did say that. Although actually I feel like this comparison table is wrong. Maybe. Oh, no. It looks right age-wise. Yeah, it looks right age-wise for England anyway, I just don't know if the comparison is right. Huh. Who knew? The internet is wrong. Because the internet says grade 2 should be 7 to 8. The same as year 3 over here. Yeah, I'm assuming you're more correct than the internet. Witness, I mean Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident. You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there? Just... Mr. Edgeworth will be fine. I prefer bearded gentlemen myself. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. Yeah, it seems like security did not do their job. Given that he's walked in here with a toy sword and a camera. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Hey, I got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. May I bring it with me wherever I go? Phoenix? I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. We'd better make a note of it in the court record. Cody's camera, a new digital camera. Cody always carries it, though he's still learning how to use it. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal, just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods, off the path, so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kinda lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked! Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, it would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Yeah, if your birthday's before summer, you go early. That's true. As one of the youngest people in my school, yeah. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. These seem accurate. But I want to know why he didn't have his camera. If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix, remember he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say. Actually, instead of pressing, I should probably present the fact that he said he always has it on him. I want to save because I'm getting really close to the bottom of all my points here. Cody always carries it. Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Oh, was I putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize this poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody? What? So I have my camera, so what? You got a problem with that? Look at his little box. So you did have a camera. And did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. Yeah, I had my camera with me. I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The steel samurai he used for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. The steel samurai rules. Ah, is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Goes for the bad guy, does he? So the bad guy attacked him first? Yeah! What sort of person was this bad guy? A person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see. And what happened next? Yeah, it is a little difficult focusing on filming or watching. I try and avoid that by filming from just below my own eye line. Then I'm not distracted by the screen on my camera. Bad guy stopped moving, did he? Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Oh, well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? And how did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch. Something like that. He's still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops! How should I play this? We gotta press this harder. Cody? What? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah? So what? Yet you missed the most important part. Objection! What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly. Objection! You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order! Order! Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? That's the thing. Phoenix? I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Because he still hasn't quite figured out how he's using his digital camera. Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? Because he was looking at his camera. Probably. Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he had recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. he wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah! Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids. Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realise there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Right. Cody, there was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. And that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right. Mia means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain, so I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. And that's all that happened. Yep. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. He just escaped, had he? So you did see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely. Why couldn't you take a picture? My new camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture, I really tried. When the lens opened, what did you see? Well, a person on the ground, and the Steel Samurai. That's all? Yeah! I told you I didn't take a picture! I would have, once I got that lens open. Did he really not take a picture, not even one? Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. Yeah, because he has that complete album, right? There's got to be something here I can use. Cody? Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey! Bullseye? Oh. I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Wow. This feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody. I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. You erased them. A lot of erased photos in this case, huh? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that? He's becoming less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon or some solid evidence. Why do I pick holes in such a short testimony? There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. I guess we need to present something to that one. Like his currently complete Path to Glory book. Cody. Every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. With them. I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody? Did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Mr. Wright? What exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackens. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order! Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait! No way! Phoenix? I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually... Yes? I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? Because the Steel Samurai didn't win. He lost. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way! No, it's impossible! The Steel Samurai never loses! He loses to anyone ever! Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Order! I will have order! Witness, I mean, Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay. You're right. Steel Samurai fell down, but then he didn't move. Order! What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? Steel Samurai was the victim. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. It was Hammer in the Steel Samurai outfit. And after he died, someone changed him into his own outfit. And put him in the place that wasn't where he died. That's why there was no blood on the magistrate's costume. Because it's not what he was wearing when he got stabbed. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurais fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order! So, the Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury. But wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio One already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony? On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 PM. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio One. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Which he caused the nap to happen by drugging him, but we're not going to that part, I guess. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Huh? Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. Really? What? Show us, quick! No way, man! Not if you're gonna look at me like that! Now! Here! This is it! It's Studio 2! It's not Studio 1! Da-da-da! Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Mia? What? Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Certainly. I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Find the inconsistency in the photo. It's right here. Or up there, but mostly here. More visible here. I think it's here. You seem to be lacking even more confidence than usual. I suppose that's because I'm not confident about it at all. Maybe you want to rethink your case, Mr. Wright. Yes, please, Your Honor. I clicked on the 2. Fine, we'll go for this one then. Your Honor, look at this! Okay, apparently Phoenix Wright can't read backwards. But he can read partial numbers. I see. A gate? Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number. Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor. Correct? Yeah. I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible. Eh? What's this all about? Please explain so I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. Here. Into here. The trailer's here. About here, actually. I probably don't have to be specific. Here, at Studio 2. I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. Because the trailer was there, and also the backup plot. But yeah. But mostly the trailer's there, with extra people. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. The path to the trailer was blocked. So we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime. Studio 2. Order! Order! The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard in his old bag saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness! Jack Hammer is the victim! The victim! Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? To cover up the details of something? Potentially? Or maybe he's just mad that he's no longer the lead and wanted to prove that he could be the Steel Samurai instead? I don't know. Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim Jack Hammer stole the costume. Can I use the sleeping pills for this? I guess that's the only proof I have. I have proof. You do? You do, Mr. Wright. Now that they're so surprised, suddenly I am much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. Because we have proof that... well, we might have proof that Mr. Powers was drugged. It's the best we've got, though. This is it. An empty medicine bottle. Yeah, that somehow the police didn't find because they're really shitty at their jobs. They found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills. The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. How about, well, we can't test Powers' blood, it's been too long. Examining Hammer's body is not going to help us either, so fingerprint this bottle. An idea. Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. Yep. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. Empty bottle given to the judge. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hacken's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The Steel Samurai seen by Ms. Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Your homework is to find an answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him, and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth. You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor, this trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well. Court is adjourned. Is the judge allowed to give tips to us? Well, apparently he's allowed to give homework. October 19th, 2:47 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Phew. That was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seemed so confident. Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? Of course, we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right. Thanks. To be continued. Save my progress. October 19th, 3:27 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Officers. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Oh, really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Maya! So, what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. The director, the producer, or the bigwigs, huh? Probably just the director or the producer. Wow, good going, Nick! Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. So, under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Man, if the trial I was jury on had to only be 3 days, I wouldn't have missed my chance to see the Olympics in London. Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. Okay, back to the studio. You live for danger. Yeah, the hot one could in fact be the murderer. But if she's the murderer, then why? October 19th, Global Studios main gate. The old Windberg sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick? I think her guard's down. Likely because he was ready to throw in the towel and retire or something. Yeah? Yeah, Drag, that's what I think. I think we can rule out the bigwigs because I don't think they came outside of the trailer. Well, we know that Salmonella and Diva did. Admittedly, it could be the director because he thought he wanted to quit. You know. Yeah. I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. Phew, she's alive. I'm just wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way. She seems better. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director? Sal, he's soft, a pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? Well, you see, Maya. Doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No. No, it doesn't, Maya. About Mr. Hammer. Yeah! I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer. You'd drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. Oh, she's really pissed this time. Listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible. Yeah, you say that. There's the old bag we know. Yeah, we pissed her off. Well, anyway. No, let's go this way. October 19th, Studio 1 entrance. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the steel samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2? Right. But why? I wonder if someone called him. Like the director or the producer? Maybe. October 19th, Studio 2 entrance. Hey, Nick! It's Miss Vasquez! Hello? H-E-L-L-O! H-E-L-L-O! Maya, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Excuse me, Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick! She's really ticking me off. Oh dear. Will you talk to me about Mr. Powers? Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it! Nick, she did it! She's the killer! My Fey blood speaks to me! I know it! I know it! Oh dear. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manella? If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves. Oh dear. Well, she's not going to talk to us about anything. And I would really like to look at this. This stabby device. This slightly broken stabby device. The fence looks dangerous. Yes, it does. Let me luminol it. Want to luminol the stabby device. October 19th, Studio 2 trailer. I mean, I guess we don't have access to luminol now. That's a later thing. Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here. I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. Okay, is there anything we might have missed? Something in the bin, maybe? Nothing in here that could be a clue. On the table. This is where they had that meeting there, that's the same. On the board. It's just these again. Yeah, because this is just going to be the same things as before. Yeah, this glass is frosted so you can't see out, which means that anyone still in the trailer wouldn't have seen the murder happen. Apparently these are still here. This is where Salmonella and D. Vasquez ate. There's nothing left on the plates. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too. Something wrong? I don't know, I'm getting this funny feeling. Something about this just feels odd, you know? Can't say that I do. I mean, the odd thing is, where are the bones? Did they eat the bones too? Well, let's go somewhere else, I guess. October 19th, Global Studios employee area. I guess they're not filming today either. You can get a T-bone without the bone. Ah. Is it still a T-bone if it's not got the bone? I don't know enough about different kinds of steak. A steak's a steak. I did want to see them filming just one time. This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. I guess. I mean, I suppose the bones could have gone in the incinerator, right? Should I have checked the incinerator again? This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there's any other clues lying around. Yeah! No, 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 no touching! Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. I didn't mean. I was having an attack. It was full of soot, not snot, Drag. I would be very concerned if the incinerator was full of snot. I'm full of snot, because I have a cold. I guess I can be a little dramatic at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. I thought you were a detective, not an actor. Dramatique indeed. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. Ah. So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills? How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to those sleeping pills, see? If there are traces, it'll change colour. Oh, neat! Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, pal. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed colour, alright. So, the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Steak plate added to the court record. Found in the employee area. On it are traces of sleeping pills and a large bone. How goes your investigation? To tell the truth, it's been a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. And some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. Do you now? How is Edgeworth doing anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed this paper cup with hot coffee in it. Oh no. Is his hand okay? Whoa. Talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups. Bottles. Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. I found the victim Jackhammer's prints on the bottle. So that means... Yep, it sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. Sleeping pill bottle added to the court record. There's Jackhammer's fingerprints. He put his burned hand close to its cold heart. Ooh. Well, thank you very much for that one, Gumshoe. Pleasure talking to you. October 19th, Global Studios, dressing room. Empty dressing rooms like this are kind of lonely, aren't they? I'm sure Mr. Powers will be back soon. He'll be fine. Yeah. Is there really anything else we could even look at here? Regular suits among the costumes. Box of snacks. It's completely empty. I can feel Maya's eyes burning into the back of my neck. The tea is included in the snacks. Mr. Powers' bag. I hope WP can come pick it up himself soon. Soon. The sleeping? Well, if we can be pretty sure WP did take a nap here like he said. I'm not sure being drugged counts as taking a nap. Yeah, it was probably the director, right? Not quite as spiky as usual, I see. Mr. Wright's checking his hair in every mirror he sees feels like Poirot checking his mustache. There's an array of cosmetics. This is the wig used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Wow, you remembered, Nick! Thanks to you. No clues. No clues. No clues. I don't think there's anything really for us to find in here. Nothing there. A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. Snacks. Normal snacks. Nope. That's still the normal snacks. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. The remains of the employees' lunch are scattered around. Great, it used to cover the drain. Yeah, we can't find golden spiky hair. It's a little bent. I don't think it would fit if I tried to put it back on. That grate's still lying there. Ah, they've seen wisdom at last. They know that if they fixed it, I'd just kick it off again. That poor assistant. The electric bike. Same thing as before. The backdrop. Same thing as before. Doesn't look like there's anything else we can do here. Is there anything that would be useful to present to Gumshoe? Probably not. The assistant just didn't fix it again. Computer that runs the studio security cameras. Huh. Looks like it's been turned off for the day. Again, huh? Mascot of Global Studios. Apparently its name is Mr. Monkey. And then Bush. Maybe I'll sit down here for a bit. This is exactly why I don't want to get old ever. Hey, I'm still young, I'm just tired. Nick, when you start having to say I'm still young, you know it's all over. But I am still young. Yeah, Mr. Wright is younger than I am. Maya, and that makes him young. Excuse me. What now, eh? Actually, you know where we haven't been yet? We haven't been to talk to Mr. Powers. October 19th, Detention Center Visitors Room. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today, thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed them in there. And could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only one day left. Let's make it count. Yes. Though there's not really anything I can do to help. I'm not really sure what I can do either. Hello again, Shema. Hope you're doing well. Please, this is no laughing matter. Alright, about the producer. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, no one dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumours, anyhow. Well, we'd like to hear those rumours, Mr. Powers. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manella? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. And now everyone knows the name Salmonella. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that. I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Ah, Thomas, you mean that you would also be at Miss Vasquez's beck and call? Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Oh, around the time that Vasquez turned up, huh? That's suspicious. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Ms. Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago? Anything new I can talk to old bag about? No. Nothing new I can talk about there. Oh, Penny. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But WP's innocent! Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But... this week is the last episode of The Steel Samurai. What? No! Ah, so they were stopping it, huh? I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true then. The rumor? Yeah, Miss Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Yeah, what is this thing that happened 5 years ago? Dirt, you know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set, then? Huh. An accident 5 years ago? Yes, in Studio 2. That trailer there was part of the film set. Could you tell us what happened? Sorry. I don't think I can. They really don't want us to talk about it. Tell me! What do you mean, the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed in Steel Samurai's death warrant. No, no! Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? And how could they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Yeah, Maya, that happens a lot. That happens a lot. The number of shows that I've watched that have had just a cliffhanger at the end of a season and then they never get renewed. It shouldn't be allowed. Nick, say something! Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. I mean, Drag, I feel like with anime, it's not quite as bad, because usually there's a continuing manga that you can go look at. But American TV is really bad for just leaving something on a cliffhanger and never resolving it. Not that I'm still bitter about Primeval New World at all. Just to give one example. Here, take a look at this. Okay. Something relating to this. The Path to Glory?
Take that!
And this is... A fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be cancelled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay. But what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently, 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer? And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. Ah, yes. No game, no life. Well, at least you do have the light novels for that continue it, right? Even if it's not actually animated. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. Yeah, but bad things happened to his career anyway. I see. You know who knows more about this? Ms. Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know. thanks. We'll try asking her. If she'll talk. Yeah, okay, the Yuri on Ice one hurts, Thomas. It hurts. They cancelled that movie, right? Although, wasn't the movie going to be a prequel anyway, or something? What? You're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everyone's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Who told? Who did you hear that from? Huh? Nichols. Nichols? Nichols, Nick. Penny Nichols. Oh, that's the pun in her name. That assistant we talked to. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Ooh, whippersnappers! Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun? No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume? Expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? Well, yeah, I've got that. I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. Sleeping pill bottle, I think? Take that! Here's my proof. What? What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove? It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer just has some sleepless nights. Where's your proof that he used those pills on Powers? Well, that would be the plate. Take that! Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yes, so. This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. I see. Poor, poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Oldbag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in. Miss Oldbag. You're right. 5 years ago there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. Oh. She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. This old bag. Hold on a minute. Oh, Miss Oldbag. Here, take this. A photograph. See? Someone fell on the stabby device. Wait a second. This is the picture. Is that the trailer in Studio 2? Hammer was supposed to fight for the bad guy on top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell onto the flower box fence. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. What if Old Bag's husband was the paparazzi? Maybe that's why she's got it. 5-year-old photo added to the court record. See, I told you it was a dangerous stabby device. Well, thank you very much for that, Old Bag. I'm gonna go make Vasquez talk with this. Why would stabby devices that aren't fake be on set? No one did a proper health and safety check, clearly. Could be that, Thomas. Alright, Vasquez. Instead of looking at the clouds, how about you look at this? She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Well... Old Bag. Old? She means the security lady, Miss Old Bag, Nick. Right, anyway. Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. Huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Nick, she went inside the trailer. Well, as long as she's not going to push me down the stairs and onto some stabby fencing, then I'm all for it. You want to be outside where people can see us. Yeah. You came. Well then, what was it you were talking about? Why was she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now. Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure it was an accident, but you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh. I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But you were the cause! You pressured him! And to think it was just an accident! Excuse me! What is this all about? saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think. What would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. No way! You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? I mean, even if he did, I think it's rather on the studio for not making the set safe. That is what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammer's, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. Oh, so that's how she got that photo. So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me, now. No! What? This is valuable evidence! Boys! Where did they come from? Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The trial ends tomorrow? How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? Unless Hammer wasn't the one that did the murdering. I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. No! Hold it right there! Gumshoe! My saviour! I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Hey, you okay, pal? Yeah, I'm perfectly fine, thank you very much, Gumshoe. What a good policeman you are. Head pats for the good policeman who saved my life. Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was really scared. Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, it's just I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? The Vasquez. To be continued. And this is a very neat time for the to be continued to appear, because it is about time to wrap up this stream for today. So we'll wrap it up here and get into the last bit of the trial itself next time. So thank you very much for watching. It's been fun. If you're new here and you've enjoyed your time, please consider subscribing to the channel. You can also follow me on social media. That's linked in the description box below. This was the last scheduled stream of this week, so there'll be a new schedule up later tonight, or possibly by tomorrow lunchtime if I forget to do it tonight, and that'll go up both on social media and here on YouTube in the community tab of this channel. The next stream will be tomorrow, Monday, 7 PM. What's it going to be? Not certain. I'm leaning towards some more Slay the Spire though. Probably Slay the Spire. Yeah, let's go with that. So, I hope to see you then, or another time. And I just realised the playing thing on this stream has been wrong the entire stream and none of you pointed it out to me. It's been saying Planet Coaster 2 at the bottom of the screen the whole time. Whoops. Anyway. Hope to see you next time or another time. Once again, thank you very much for coming. And this is Kalla signing out. See ya. Bye-bye.